This is Los, and this is the talking place. I think I may have fixed the echoing problem, and I'm doing better. I feel like I'm doing better with my cough. I don't have a I don't have a hacking cough anymore, so that's great. And and I'm here. I'm here. I got some time, so maybe I could do a few episodes, knock them out. If I don't, keep on stopping and, starting over because I'm a heckler like that, but whatever. So, last episode, I think I was talking about getting out of books, and I was going to talk about gaming this episode. I'm mentally catching up. I haven't done anything with the past episode yet, so that was like a few days ago, and life's crazy. So yeah, whatever. But this week, going with gaming, uh, gaming. It's been rocky for me. It's been something. I get into these ins and outs of wanting to play, wanting to do something, and I wanna I wanna get in there. I wanna experience like a whole bunch of different games that I haven't played or that I'm excited for or whatever. And I'm always excited. I'm always excited for something. It's not like, you know, a new game gets announced or something new, or like, lately it's been a lot of Switch 2 hype and stuff like that. And, 30th anniversary PlayStation console and controller and stuff. Like, yeah, I want to get all that. Yeah, I'm like really excited to get into all that. But it's just a matter of having the time for it. And I have the time. Well, sometimes it's it's complicated for me. You see, I recorded the previous show, and then I started to do another one, but then something came up and I had to stop, like, a quarter of the way through. So I'm trying to remember what I talked about in the first show and what I talked about in the second one. I think I was getting into gaming and what was going on with me and what was happening. So bear with me. I know I'm so profesh. So for me, just like a quick rundown on me on why I got issues, because I have a lot of issues. Uh, I I love to sit there and play games. I love to experience it. I love to get into something. For me, it's interactive storytelling. That's how it is for everybody, I'm sure. You get lost in something, you get to enjoy something, and it's something that I really enjoy doing. I've always enjoyed doing. But the problem with me is that I have a guilt, and this guilt, it riddles me like a lot. And the guilt is it comes with what I've had for a long time, being a stay-at-home dad, and you know being someone who doesn't provide the way he wants to provide. I help around the house. I help with the kids a lot. I take care of dinner. I take care of maintaining some sort of order in this chaos that we live in. And, I don't have any problems with any of that. When I have to make a choice, and if it's something where I want to do something and I want to get into something, or like the podcast, look at how many podcasts I've put out. Like, it's not a lot, and it's not priority, even though it's something for me, and it's something that I enjoy, and it's something that I want to do. It's not top priority when it comes down to the bigger picture for me. And I try to keep it to, you know, not focusing on me and more doing for everyone else first, and then getting everything done that I have to do. And then, if I have time, I'll do something. So I try to maintain that that level of priority in my head. So when it comes down to it, I don't have a lot of time to do stuff because holy crap, there is always something to do in this house. Like there is always something to pick up or to, fix or to organize or to, move around or take care of or cook or clean or whatever. So it's always something going on that, I have to do that I know is my responsibility to do and no one else is going to do it. So, I go and I do it. And it's not something that I'm bitter about because I'm not, you know, doing things and like, oh, I could be playing a game. I could be recording a podcast or I could do something else. It's always something that I know is what I'm doing. And I'm cool with it. When it comes down to it, it's taken a lot of game time away. But when I step back, I'm like, okay, am I gonna, what am I getting out of? What is everyone in the house getting out of for me sitting here and playing a game for 2 or 3 hours? But at the same time, it's something that I enjoy and it's a hobby. So we always got to find that balance. Everyone has to figure out that balance for themselves. I'm horrible at figuring out that type of stuff for myself. For my kids, forget about it. I'll give them screen time and they'll get pissed at me because they have, 1 hour, hour and a half to play a game. Oh, I need more time. Oh, sorry. Do something productive, so it's stupid easy for me to, you know, do it for other people to manage other people's time. But for me, myself, I'm horrible. And, here I am. I'm finding time now to, sit and record and do something. The princess is in pre-K now, and, I'm relatively quiet house for these hours in the morning. So I'm trying to hide myself in the room to take care of this because otherwise, I tried doing it at night. That's whenever I recorded before. And before, it was always something that I tried to do and I tried to get in there to do it late when everybody was sleeping. And it was something I dreaded all the time. Like I didn't want to to come out of the shower and everybody's like, either sleeping or I'll wait for the wife to go to sleep. And then it's like, okay, I'm gonna go get up and I'm gonna go set everything up somewhere else in the house where I gotta sit for an hour and then do whatever and then put everything away and go crawl back into bed. Like that's that was daunting for me. The everyday is busy for me. I'm always, doing something. I'm always trying to keep busy and always trying to do something productive around. So, end of the day, I'm tired. Everybody's tired at the end of the day doing whatever. So, I'm trying to figure out now the balance. So, here I am. And I'm maybe hearing an echo. I don't know. Hopefully, it's not horrible. I mean, I'm 10 minutes into this, so ain't no going back now. But I'm what I was getting at was about gaming. Uh, I I really want to try and game more. It's something that helps me, like relax and balance myself. So it's something I want to try and get back into. But like I was saying, this guilt that I have is it also stretches out into financials because I know that I have stuff that I could do to try and make money, which is my Etsy shop and putting stuff out there to try and sell. And I could be gaming, I could be relaxing and enjoying myself and trying to bring that balance, or, take the time to try and focus on pushing stuff out and getting stuff created to put out to try and make some sort of extra money. So that's where I've been lately. Uh, I was really deep into Disney's Dreamlight Valley. Thank you, Denise, and everyone else. But I was like really, really deep. Like I was Animal Crossing deep getting into it, and I figured out that I was like getting those hooks like really deep in, and I stopped. Like I took a step back and I was like, okay, I'm gonna just be in this loop now and I'm gonna mess myself up. And it's been a while since I've updated my blog and I've done podcasts and I've haven't put out anything new. So I wanted to try and focus on that for a little bit. And here I am now. I got some designs down. About to be posting them out there pretty soon. And once I do that and things get more on a coastal kind of, speed, I'm going to try to step back into playing something here and there. Uh, I got, I got that, I got that urge. So I'm trying to take advantage of it. Because, I was doing Dreamlight Valley for a while. And that's one of those games that I really enjoy. I really love the coziness, especially with Disney. And, I'm a Disney freak. So it's something that really caught me like off guard because I knew I was going to enjoy it, but I didn't know I was going to enjoy it that much. So I was really getting into it. And the problem is those games are dangerous for me, just like Animal Crossing was. And, it's just a repetitive uh, job hidden within a game. And, I love it. I enjoy it, but I'm I'm trying to try and focus on more, start it, progress, get done, and call it a day with a game. And Dreamlight Valley is great for like, getting in there and just, I got some time, let me do some chores, let me do this and that. But at the end of the day, even though there is some sort of story, I feel like I would never finish it. Just like Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing, my goal was to do something. I forgot what it was already. But, I did it and I was like satisfied. I was like, that's it. That's all I needed. That's all I wanted to do. And then I started to fall off and then I like cold turkey. I was done with Animal Crossing. Uh, yeah, so Dreamlight Valley, I'm sure I'll get back to. But right now, when I get back into playing something, I want to pick something up that I'm going to be able to, start and finish and feel good about playing. So that's basically where I've been with gaming the past few weeks. I I'm in the Discord and I'll get into talking about whatever I'm playing or whatever. But I just wanted to bring all that out and say it and put it out there because I feel like I'm crazy. A lot of the times I feel like I'm, not all there because I'm here always talking about gaming. I'm always talking about, whatever. And whenever I'm in the Discord and getting into conversations about stuff, I'm all excited, but then I don't really play anything. So I just wanted to explain myself as to where I am with stuff. Like I would love to be able to sit there and be like, I played so many hours of this and I'm enjoying it. I'm loving it. I can't wait to get back into it. But, this guilt that I explained, like it's just a heavy blanket over me that is hard to kick off when it settles me in. So right now, I feel like I had to be productive. I had to be some sort of creative to get something out there. Uh, I want to try to get my blog in order to get something regularly going there again. I want to try to do this, what I'm doing right now, recording more, and then putting stuff on my shop. So that's what I told myself I wanted to do. I have, just like I have a whole list of different ideas for shows to do, I have a whole long list of different blog posts that I want to do. So, I also have a bunch of stuff that I want to put on the shop. So, it's always a matter of balance. Every day I'm always doing something. So I don't have that much time to be doing stuff for me. I could carve out time. I could make time for myself, like, someone should. You should make out time for yourself. But, if I do that, then the way my mind works, my ADHD, I'm really hard to break out of something. If I got my head on it and I'm focused, it is super hard to deter me and to turn me away from it until I'm done. And that's my problem. So, I'll carve out some time and I'll be like, I'm just going to do this for like 20 minutes. And then I'll go and clean the house or clean the kitchen or make dinner. And then the next thing you know, nobody's eating and the place is a mess because I'm there trying to finish it. So I messed up sometimes. Like I'm really messed up. And I gotta fix myself or maybe, find some help. Find someone to talk to about it. Maybe I'll, do that in the future. But as for right now, I'm trying to do some stuff to make me feel like I'm not just here. Uh, that's I think that's my end goal. My end. That sounds bad. I think that's my goal for myself to make me feel like I'm doing something, like I'm productive, like I'm putting my mark on something. I left social media like basically altogether. Uh, I still have Instagram. I have a bunch of Instagrams that I really need to post for myself, that I want to post, that I need to get out there. And almost every day, I'm taking pictures of stuff. I'm cataloging stuff. And I'm like, I got to make a post about this. I got to make a post about this. And I just don't. So there's a bunch of stuff that I want to do to be social, but I'm just not. And it's a matter of finding that time, finding that balance. Because when I have some spare time, when like if I'm waiting in the car to pick up the kid, or if I got like 5-10 minutes to do whatever before I got to do something else, I'll pick up the iPad and I'll start, doodling on something to try and sell it on Etsy, or you know scrolling through something, getting rid of emails, getting rid of notifications. So it's like I cut socials out to try and give myself more time. And it worked, but I gotta try and, figure out how I'm managing my time. Uh, I want to, I want to try and, like I said, just feel like I'm doing something. Because before I was putting out blog posts and I was able to feel like I was documenting myself somewhere where if anyone cared, they could go and check it out and they could see, hey, this is what he's up to. This is what he's doing. This is something that I also do for me where I could look back and I could see, oh, at this time I was really into this, or I was, enjoying doing this or talking about this. So I want to do that again, and I haven't. So that's what I'm trying to do. And, gaming is great, and I love to be able to get in there and play and lose myself in something and enjoy it and come out of it and say this was an experience or this sucked or whatever. uh, I really miss that, but at the same time I also don't want to feel like I'm just doing nothing. I want to feel like I contributed something, like I made something or I did something, and I'm able to look at it and be like, okay, I was productive here and I was able to do this. And that's a part of me that I haven't fulfilled in a long time. Obviously, if you could look at my podcast and blog feed, you could see that I haven't. So I'm trying to do stuff for that. And if I was not a stay-at-home father, if I had a job where I went to work and I worked all week, and I was doing what you know normal people do at work. Like if I was like that, I would feel better about gaming. I would feel like, okay, so if I got some time, I'll do some gaming, and I like guarantee I would not have any sort of blog. I would not have any sort of podcast. I would be focusing on working and then whatever, you know, stuff I would do to balance the work. Uh, it's all a matter of balance. And I don't know how else to put it, but that's where I am with gaming. This was supposed to be an update on what I was playing, what I was wanting to play, what I was getting into. But I think this is a good introduction to to like my thoughtscape on gaming and in general as a whole. So this is a good foundation for where I'm gonna go into these conversations, and I'm glad I sat here and rambled for this long about it. So the next time I get on here to talk about it, it's gonna be a lot more fun. It's gonna be a lot more a lot more stuff that you might be able to familiarize with yourself with, and all that. So let's cut it out here and call it a day, call it an episode. And then the next time I'll jump on, I'll get more into the nitty gritty of what I'm getting into with gaming and all that stuff, and then go from there. So until then, this is the talking place, and my what is it? My voice line, my voicemail. I have a voicemail line that I am getting notifications, every so often, that I need to use before Google takes it away. you know, Despite the whole paying for it and all that, they don't care. They will take it away from me, and they keep threatening me. So I could use it by, having people call and leaving voicemails. So if you want to do that, it is 407 906 8255. 407 906 talk. And, talk about whatever If you want to bring up something, or if you want to talk about what I discussed in this episode, and then, I'll talk about it, or, play your voicemail in the next episode, and we'll go from there, and, do stuff like that. So, go ahead and do that. I'll say to just leave it at there, because it'll give me less things to keep up with. Yeah, because I'm horrible like that. Whatever. So, peace out. Have a good week. Enjoy yourselves. And take care.